Hey everybody, Chris with Night of Living Card Games here. Back again for some Marvel Champions, taking a break from Earthborne Rangers because I finally got my copy of X-23 and Deadpool. So, really looking forward to see how X-23 works. I got some fun deck ideas for her in leadership and protection, especially with some of those cards they spoiled in the upcoming Age of Apocalypse campaign. Deadpool, I don't know. We'll see. He doesn't interest me a lot, but we'll see how he goes. But this is just the pre-con X-23 aggression deck. And because I've been listening to Critical Encounters recently, podcast recently, they've been talking about the Sentinels and the Operation Zero Tolerance and Project Wideawake. So I decided, let's do that. So I've just got this set up in standard mode. No campaign, nothing extra with it, just the regular setup with it. So let's see how a pre-con aggression X-23 handles the Sentinels. All right, let's look at our opening hands. We got a Genius, a Pain Tolerance, Animal Instinct, Specialized Training, Critical Hit, and a Critical Hit. Well, I'm not going to do the critical hit. And it's as nice as Specialized Training is. That's the new basic player side scheme, which gives you some fun stuff. I got too many side schemes to deal with right now. So, Puncture Wound, Boom Boom, and Adamantium Lacing. All right. So, let's get some stuff out here. All right, we start with our claws in play. I got my hand, so let's flip ourselves up. So I think I'm going to focus on some side schemes here because I really don't want to deal with these things. So let us spend a Genius to get a Pain Tolerance in play. So it's a 2-cost upgrade, and it has a response after you play an X-23 card, including this one, heal 1 damage from your identity. Okay. I am going to thwart for 1 off of Abduction Protocols. Then, I am going to use my claws. Oh, I got to get my hit points up there. I start with 10 hit points. Villain has 16. So I'm going to take 2 damage, so I get a +2 attack. But because I took damage, that allows me to ready. I am going to now thwart, but I am going to use Animal Instinct. Animal Instinct 0-cost hero interrupt event. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets +X thwart for this thwart, where X is equal to her attack. So I am, actually I suppose, let's say I took it off of Mutants at the Mall, the 1 off the Mutants at the Mall. So I'm basically, I get to add my attack, which is now a 3, to my thwart, which is now a 2, so I'm thwarting for 5. So we are getting rid of the Abduction Protocol, so this now goes in the victory display, and we get to randomly find 1 of the captive mutants and put them into play. That is Wolfsbane. So Wolfsbane is a 2-cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points, and her attacks gain piercing. Alright, so I guess we'll use Wolfsbane to attack the Sentinel for 2, and because he's got piercing, takes care of the tough. So down to 14. We will use Boom Boom to pay for Adamantium Lacing, which is a 1-cost upgrade. I get +2 hit points. Oops, nope. And I now get Retaliate 1, and I get Piercing. All right, so I got Puncture Wound. Attached to an enemy that X-23 or Honey Badger attack this turn, and they get -1 attack. Would have been nice, but I did do any attacks with X-23, so I'm just going to pitch that. Oh, I did pain tolerance. I did play an X-23 card, so I did get to heal 1 damage. Actually, I get to heal 2 damage because I also played adamantium lacing. Alright, so we are going to draw up to 5 cards. So, Moment of Triumph, Honey Badger, perfect. Endurance, keep them busy, and another endurance. Alright, so we are going to be getting 2 on the main to go up to 3. He's going to attack, I'm going to defend, so he's attacking for 2, plus another 2, so I take 2 damage, 1, 2, but that allows me to ready because it is once per phase. And now we get an encounter card. It is an abduction protocol. Okay. That's coming in with 4, but that crisis icon, that's going to be a problem. Alright, so... Oh, they did attack me, so they do take a damage for retaliate. Alright. I guess what I'm going to do is I am going to spend Keep Them Busy and Moment of Triumph to get Honey Badger out. And I'm going to spend an endurance to play an endurance to get +1. Unfortunate, +3 hit points. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, actually, I played Honey Badger, so pain tolerance does trigger. So, okay. A lot of triggers there. So, I'm going to thwart 2 off of abduction protocols. Honey Badger is going to thwart 1. Take a damage, which readies X-23. Wolfsbane is also going to thwart 1 off of abduction protocol to get rid of it. And we get to get another ally out. We are getting Boom Boom. So 1 thwart, 1 attack, 3 hit points. And after Boom Boom attacks an enemy, place 1 bomb counter on it. At the end of the player phase, remove all bomb counters from it. All right. Alright, so I want to thwart. The question is, do I thwart mutants at the mall to get rid of that? I'll get a Sentinel out. Which is not ideal, but I got a lot of hit points right now. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So Boom Boom is going to thwart for 1. And then we are going to thwart for 2. So we're going to get rid of mutants at the mall. Alright, so when defeated, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Sentinel minion and reveals it. I'm going to put a Mark IV into play. It just got guard and patrol. I'm not too worried about it. And then we flip this to get Jubilee into play. So Jubilee does not count towards our ally limit, so we're still good. And I think we're just going to have Jubilee thwart for 1 off of Night at the Sentinel. Let's just try to get that down. Since I don't have any energy resources to trigger her. All right, and that is going to be my turn, so we're going to ready everything up. Draw 5 cards, so we get Richter, Regenerative Longevity, nice, Shatterstar, Now I'm Mad, and the X-Bunker. Alright, so now we are only getting 1 on the main, taking us up to 3. He is coming to attack. I am going to defend, so he's attacking for 2, 3. So I take 1. He takes 1 from Retaliate. And then because I took a damage, I get to ready. And then Mark 2 is going to hit me for 2, and I'm not going to defend. And then also takes 1 from Retaliate. And now we get an encounter card, which is a Sentinel Mark 2. Or Sentinel Mark 6, which hits me for 2, and I'll just take that again. Oops, 1, 2. And they also suffer 1 hit point. 1 damage from Retaliate, and I gotta get another. I gotta get some more 1-point damage tokens out. Alright, so my turn. So I'm going to take 2 damage. 1, 2. And then so that gives me a +2 attack. I am going to attack for 3. I will take out this Sentinel. I am going to use Shatterstar to play Regenerative Longevity. So I get to heal 4 damage from your identity and Honey Badger. I will heal 1 off of Honey Badger, and then I will heal the other 3 off myself. 1, 2, 3. And because this is an X-23 card, Pain Tolerance triggers to heal 1 damage. I realized I did that backwards. I should have attacked for 1 first, so that when I triggered my claws, I readied myself. So yeah, I'll say, I'm going to just do a retcon and say, attack a damage here. So then I'm going to attack with Honey Badger to deal 1 there. I've added a damage to Honey Badger, so X-23 gets to ready. So I'm attacking for 3, and that takes out this Sentinel. Let's see, I'm going to use Exhaust Jubilee and spend Richter as an energy resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. I'll just have Wolfsbane attack for 2 more. 1, 2. And then boom, boom. You know what? We're going to just take 1 off the main. And then I'm going to use X-Bunker to spend for Now I'm Mad. So if I get to half my starting hit points are 10, so it doesn't matter that I've got an extra 5 from my Adamantium Lacing and Endurance. If I get to 5 hit points, I get +1 attack, but -1 thwart. Alright, that's everything for me. So we're going to ready ourselves up and draw 5 more. Another Now I'm Mad, a critical hit, Sisterly Bond, Regenerative Longevity, and an Energy. Okay, so we're getting 1 on the main. Sentinel is coming to attack. I will defend, so he's attacking for 2, 3. So I take 1, they take 1, and I get to ready. And now we get an encounter card. It is Warn the Others. Forced response. After your turn ends, place this card face down under Operation Zero Tolerance. Alter ego action. Exhaust your identity to discard this card. All right. guess... Alright, so I'm going to spend Now I'm Mad to play Regenerative Longevity to heal 1 off of Honey Badger and 3 off of X-23. And then Pain Tolerance kicks in and I get to heal another 1. I am going to thwart with Sisterly Bond. Or I'm going to thwart with Honey Badger, and I'm going to use Sisterly Bond, which Honey Badger... Well, do I want to do that? Actually, let me think here. I'm trying to think. Do I want to flip down to take care of Warn the Others or not? You know, I think honestly not. So I still will thwart to keep Night of the Living Sentinels down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal myself 2 damage. 1, 2. To get a +2 attack. So I'm attacking for 3. So attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. I am now going to use Honey Badger with Sisterly Bond to thwart. Sisterly Bond says I get to add X-23's matching power. So I could do a lot of 4 damage, but instead I'm just going to clear that off. And I played X-23 cards, so Pain Tolerance triggers, so I get to heal 1. Honey Badger takes 1, and that readies me. I will attack for another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to spend energy to play Critical Hit. So after I attack an enemy, I get to stun it. So I'm not going to push him to the next stage because I know the next stage has steady, so that stun would go away. So we are just gonna leave it. And ready ourselves up. Oh, my turn ends. So this goes down. So we're 1 out of 4 cards. Drawn up to 5. We've got the Direct Approach, Claw Mastery, Endurance, Strength, and another Claw Mastery. Alright, so we are going to get 1 on the main. He would come to attack, but he is stunned. We get a encounter card. It is Relentless Robots. Each player engaged with a Sentinel minion cannot thwart this scheme. Comes in with 3 threat and a hazard icon. Okay. Alright, so I can do 1 Claw Mastery. I want to get rid of Relentless Robots, obviously. When revealed, what do I... Abduction Protocol, and sets it out of play. Okay, so we're going to get an Abduction Protocol. That's not a big deal. All right. So I'm just debating on how I want to do this. I could hit Direct Approach on Relentless Robots to clear it out, but I don't think I need to do that. All right, let's thwart for 2 off of here. We're going to deal ourselves 2 damage, 1, 2, to get a +2 until the end of the round. Boom Boom is going to attack for 1. So that flips him. He comes in with 18 hit points and a tough status card. And we go find an abduction protocol and put it into play. Comes in with 4 and the crisis icon. Oh, this is cleared out. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Sorry. And then I get to place a bomb counter on the Sentinel. And then at the end of the player phase, the enemy will take 2 damage for each bomb counter on them. But that does defeat Boom Boom. But since it wasn't due to an enemy attack, she doesn't go under abduction protocol. Okay. Jubilee is going to thwart for 1 off of this. I am going to spend an endurance, sure what the heck, to put a direct approach underneath abduction protocols, so that now gains assault. I'm going to use a strength to pay for a claw mastery, so I get another +2. Right now, and with Honey Badger in play, I get overkill as well. So I am going to attack for 5, and I get piercing, so I get to get rid of the tough. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm going to have Honey Badger just attack for 1. And then she'll take a damage, and that readies me. Do I attack for 5 or do I clear abduction protocol? I think I just attack for 5. All right, getting him down to 7, and that is my turn. Ready everything up, and I'm going to hold on to Claw Mastery. Direct Approach, Moment of Triumph, Puncture Wound, and Animal Instinct. Alright, so we are going to get a second one on the main. He's coming to attack. I'm going to defend. So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. So I take 3. 1, 2, 3. He takes 1 from Retaliate, and I ready myself up. Now we get an encounter card. It is Mutant Detected. Either put the top card of your deck face down under 0 tolerance, or the villain in each minion attacks you. I'm doing fine, so I'm just gonna attack. Oh, took 2 damage from Boom Boom's bomb as well. So 1, 2. And then interesting. So I'm looking at Puncture Wound as a 0-cost upgrade condition attached to an enemy that X-23 or Honey Badger attack this turn. Oh, this turn. Okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. I thought it said attacked them this turn. And I'm like, okay, well then this is worthless unless you do like toe-to-toe or taunt. But no. Okay, so we're going to spend 2 or take 2 damage. So a +2. I'm going to spend Moment of Triumph to play Claw Mastery. That's an X-23 card, so I heal a damage. to get another +2. Jubilee, I'm going to exhaust and use an energy resource to do 2 more damage. And then we will attack for 5. And then attach puncture wound on it. What the hell? And there you have it. So X-23 was able to cut through the Sentinels pretty well with this precon deck. So a lot of triggers. Interesting with Honey Badger. I love having Honey Badger out and being able to play this. I'm really looking forward to doing some deck building on this so that I can do... I'm really looking at leadership, but protection also. Because Honey Badger is an X-Men traded, all those fun trainings that came out during the first X-Men box can go on her and increase her hit points, and then you can heal her, and then in Age of Apocalypse when that sidekick attachment comes out, oh, it's going to be so good. And I think I calculated at one point, in one turn with Honey Badger, I think all you need is like, a couple of cards out, and X-23 and Honey Badger combined can do like 30 points of damage in a turn just with all the readies and the buffs and everything else. It's going to be spectacular. But even the precon, not bad. Obviously, it's an aggression, so you kind of run into... You got to be careful with the schemes, but the direct approach was nice. At least for side schemes where you can turn it into assault and you can use your attack instead as needed. So a lot of fun. Can't wait to play more with X-23. She honestly was the one that I was looking forward to the most out of this wave. So I'm glad that she looks really good and really fun to play. So that is it for this one. I will look to get Deadpool on the table as well. And see what his shtick is about. I know I've seen some videos out there by other creators that, like, they're doing 50 points of damage in a turn, and he's crazy busted and everything. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and how I like him. But so far, one quick precon playthrough, X-23 definitely gets a thumbs up. So, as always, thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. You want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. If there's anything that you want to see or you saw any mistakes that I made, go ahead and leave a comment below. Again, I'm doing a lot on Earthborne Rangers right now, but I'll try to squeeze in some Marvel Champions game as we go here. And looking forward to getting these new heroes on the table and hopefully get out to some OP events in the next month or so I can start getting those sweet alt arts and full art cards that they've got out there. But hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always, and have a great evening.